very funny guy, and I know you guys are going to give him a lot of love when I bring him up here. So please, a nice warm round of applause for Brian Rodriguez!
What's up, guys? Are you guys having fun? Yeah. Oh shit! We had a cellist. That was awesome, and awesome, talented guitar skills and voice, right?
Yeah.
God, prepare to be disappointed, guys. Here I am. Oh no, here I am. Oh man. Like Tommy, you know, I'm also racially ambiguous. My name is Brian Rodriguez, but I am Asian. And apparently that's confusing for a lot of people. And there's one guy going, hey, he's like, somebody goes like, hey, ¿cómo estás? I'm like, I'm not Hispanic, I'm Asian. He goes, ha, you're kidding. No. That would be an awful joke. But knock knock, who's there? A Mexican. Just kidding, that would be awful, wouldn't it? That's an awful joke. That's an awful joke. I had a friend that said like, hey Brian, I have a lot of Filipino friends with Spanish last names. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Here, let me put it in, you like sports, right? You like sports? You like sports? Like, yeah, I like sports. I'm like, cool, you like sports? All right, cool. Here it is. You know how like Kobe Bryant was like accused of raping that one girl? Well, Spain is Kobe Bryant. Philippines is that girl in Colorado. Then everybody say like, shut up, he's an NBA champion! So that's why. That's why that's the thing. You know, nobody explained it to you that. Yeah. That's why it's a thing. Hey guys, I got a haircut recently. Me and you, we haircut buddies, right? Yeah, haircut. It's not the one I asked for, but it's the one I got. That's the thing about haircuts, you know, if you're a guy. You know, they always do that thing where they spin you around, you know, because it's like a reveal. It's like, oh. That's what I'm going to look like for 3 weeks, I guess. Huh? Time to get some hats. I should have known, though. I went to a barbershop, and back in the day, we all know what barbershops used to look like, right? Barbershops used to be just like a bunch of like middle-aged dudes with mustaches saying like phrases like, how you doing, kid? You're writing the book, you want a shave and a haircut? Right after the song, baby on board. But not anymore, you know? Now they look, I went to this place, the place I got a haircut at was called Dynasty Haircut, spelled D, nasty with a Z. You know, in case you want to Yelp it or something, you know? So I went in there, and this guy is like, hey, you Brian? I was like, yeah, I'm Brian. He goes, yeah, I'm Leslie, nice to meet you. And at first I, think, well, that's kind of a funny name for a guy. It's an old-timey name for a guy. Probably should giggle. But this guy had tattoos on his face. So he could have been like, hey, my name is Unicorn Barbie Dreamhouse. That would have been like, tight. So I sat down in this chair, and he's like, you got any requests? I was like, yeah, can I just get a little off the side? He's like, no, for the DJ, because there was a DJ. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Started from the bottom and I'm still at the bottom. And he goes, all right, for real, what do you want me to do? I was like, I got a picture. And he goes, nah. I was like, okay, whatever you like. So I walked out with a Macklemore special, everybody. Looked like I joined Maroon 5. Hey guys, so I just recently turned 33. 4 months ago, thank you very much. The thing that I made a pact, guys. I made a pact that I'm 33. I will not talk to anybody under the age of 25 because they make me feel really bad about myself. I know. I work with this guy. I work with a couple of kids who are like 19 years old, you know. And this one kid, I work for catering, so we were on our way to an event, and this kid's like, "Hey, Brian, what were you like when you were my age?" Like, oh. When I was your age? Wow, 2000's a long time ago. Man, I was into something called Jimmy Eat World. I think that's a buffet now. Also, I had something called a CD Walkman. And if I wanted to go on a run with it, I looked like I was late delivering a pizza. Don't got the anti-skip. Don't got the anti-skip. Oh, it skips. I go back to the first track. Don't want to do that. Oh, we're in track 4. No doubt. Don't speak. Oh, man. Also, if you liked something back then you really liked it. So I was at a party one time and I was talking to one of the servers and she's like, Brian, stop talking about the 90s, nobody cares. And I was like, yes they do. I'm going to prove to you people still know. I went up to this waitress and I was like, hey, you know Arsenio Hall? And she said, where is that? That is a place. That's a real story. There is a place called Arsenio Hall. It's in Ohio, and I think that's where they buried Arsenio Hall's career. I'm just kidding, man. I love Arsenio Hall. Is he here? Is he here? Is he here? Oh, he's not here. That's cool, man. I recently found out I'm gonna be an uncle, guys. I'm gonna be an uncle. Yeah. Thank you very much. Didn't have to do anything to do that. I'm gonna be an uncle. But I'm afraid of being a creepy uncle. I'm afraid of being a creepy uncle. And that's already easy because, you know, I'm not married yet, in my 30s. You know, all you have to do to be a creepy uncle is to show up to a kid's party without a kid with you. That's already being a creepy uncle. Because it doesn't matter if you're talking to a kid, playing with a kid, watching the kid, looks like you're scouting. Right? Because you can talk to the kid, no matter what, it just looks like, you know, you're going to take him and just like, hey. What you got there? Candy? You like candy, huh? Where's your mom? Super weird. And the only reason why I feel like I don't want to be the creepy uncle is because, guys, I had the creepiest uncle growing up. His name was Uncle Caesar. When I was like 8 or 9, I used to see this guy at family parties all the time, right? Super creepy. Because he used to ask the most terrifying question a kid can hear. I'd run by him and he'd be like, hey Brian, can your penis touch your butthole? That was a question he asked the child. Apparently, if I asked that question now to a kid, I'd be arrested. But you throw an accent on it and it's fine, yeah? It's like, Brian, can your penis touch your butthole? And no matter how you answered the question, it was wrong, right? I'd be like, no. I'd be like, then you have a small penis. Which is a lot of stress to go through when you're just there to play tag, you know? I'm like, Brian, why'd you run? He's like, I got a lot of things to think about right now. Growing up too fast. Or I'd be like, hey Brian, can your penis touch your butthole? And I'd be like, yeah? And he'd be like, then you're gay. Which is not true. That's really confusing, you know? That's not even remotely true, but that's an adult. So that is truth, right? So I grew up thinking there was a Santa Claus, monsters underneath my bed, monsters underneath my bed, and everybody had a long penis was gay. That's what I really believed. Which was really weird when kids would teach you on the playground. They're like, Brian's gay, Brian's gay. I'm like, hey! Clearly I'm not. I tried to be gay a lot. Have you seen Deshaun? So gay, man! That guy's so gay. I want to be as gay as him when I grow up. Oh, man. So yeah, I'm Filipino. It's a good time to be Filipino, guys, because we have one very recognizable Filipino right now in the world. His name is Manny Pacquiao. You guys know who that is? Yeah, see? Right? World champion boxer. Before that, all we had was the guy who played Rufio in Hook. He's the only one we had. Don't try to think of his name. I don't even know it. Right? What's crazy about Manny Pacquiao is this championship fighter, right? He's this guy who's got ruthless punches. He's beaten 7 guys in 7 different weight classes, which means he's beaten guys that are way bigger than him, right? This guy is a ruthless fighter, but he's the nicest person in the world, which makes it really awkward when you're watching those documentaries where they have to interview like the fighters before the fight, right? You have like the regular boxer, right? It's always like, yeah, man, yeah, I don't care about no Manny Pacquiao. I'm gonna punch him in the face so many times that his wife don't recognize him and his kids don't recognize him. Yeah, I'm gonna knock him out, right? Typical fighter. They go to Manny Pacquiao, it's like, I'm sorry you feel that way. This is just my job. And I hope he does well, I'll pray for him. It's even more awkward in the ring, because he's like, sorry, good job, I will pray for you. Oh man, Manny Pacquiao is a professional basketball player. He has his own recording contract. He's an actor. Because in the Philippines, they'll let you do anything over there. You know how in America sometimes when like LeBron James or somebody does something cool, they're always like, yeah, Oprah for president. In the Philippines, that happens for real. Oh my God. I love music, I gotta say, I'm a big fan of music. You guys a fan of 90s hip hop? Yeah, man, that song like, what is it from Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg? It's like, I got bitches in my living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. Yeah, man, that's pretty gangster party, man. Bitches ain't leaving your party till 6 in the morning. Bitches leave a party at least 11:30, midnight tops. My bitches have jobs. They're in their 30s, and their names are Mark and Ryan. My bitches are my roommates. Whoa! But that was like, they were super, like, back in the day, Snoop Dogg was super gangster, right? I mean, he used to be able to like write those songs that were like, you know, super gangster, but then I recently heard a song, one of his songs, I heard him say things like, I love my 6'4" like I love my wife. You don't hear a lot of gangsters proclaiming their love for their wives, right? It made me think of like, what if like, you know, a bunch of like gangbangers were ready for a drive-by, you know? And one of them was really late. They're like, hey man, where you been? It's like, hey, it's my anniversary today, dog. It's like, man, that's dope. Especially since 3 out of 6 marriages end in divorce, according to a statistic I looked up on Google for this joke. But you can't blame him though, man, because Snoop Dogg has been famous for like 15 years. He lives in a gated community. It must be really hard for him to talk like the streets, right? Can you imagine him in his like study trying to write a song? He's just like, oh, okay, here we go. I wanted to punch this dude in the face. Because he fucked up on my latte and it had a funny taste. Yeah. That's a true story. That's a true story right there. Got lost in the mansion again, too many rooms. So I just chilled with the kids and watched some cartoons. Alright, let's record that shit right here. Let's record it. Alright guys, well that's my time. My name is Brian Rodriguez. Thank you so much. Bring up your wonderful host, Chris Oliver, guys.
Brian Rodriguez, ladies and gentlemen.